hot new topic of integrations, Model Context Protocol, MCP. MCP has been the next big thing for a couple of weeks now. Practically all AI tools are trying to add support for MCP, and they are trying to build MCP servers and clients for their own endpoints and their own functionality and so on. And we have integrated MCP into our core technology, which means it's now easy for you to make use of third-party MCP servers. For example, if you're building an AI agent with our SDK, you can use third-party MCP servers to do the tasks for you, and then you can report back the result to the OpenServ platform. Or as a user who can bring in their own MCP connections, you can also use that and make use of those third-party integrations a user would bring in naturally. One of the first integrations we have is with Zapier, for example. And Zapier is this API integrations engine, automation engine that allows you to act on a software as a service based on a trigger from another software as a service. For example, when there's a new customer in HubSpot, create a welcome card on Canva or whatever on ChatGPT and then send it to them via email. I just made it up. You could have such integration with Zapier, and they support thousands of tools, maybe 8,000 software as a service tools with triggers and actions. And what a user can do with our MCP integration right now is easily bring in their own Zapier MCP server and connect all of the integrations that they already have on Zapier on our platform, either for them to use or in their projects to be used, which means our agents as well, third-party agent developers as well, can make use of this giant ecosystem of tools. Because what could happen is, imagine someone brings in their Zapier MCP server and it uses Shopify. There's a Shopify integration to create a product on Shopify. Again, just like making up examples. Now, we don't yet have a native integration with Shopify at OpenServ. So they bring it through Zapier, and your job is to create a product visual and textual information based on a research another agent did on your competitors. And you might say, my agent creates all of these visuals and textual definitions of this product, and just another agent or your agent still can make use of this Zapier connection to create the actual product on Shopify, which is insane. It's mind-blowing. To be able to do this without doing anything practically is mind-blowing. So I think that quite wraps up what you can do with integrations on our platform. And no, it does not. There is yet one more thing. The third integration that we have with MCP practically allows anyone to use their workspace, OpenServ workspace, as an MCP. Practically allows anyone to use their OpenServ workspace as an MCP server. So what happens is you build a workflow, a project, you put together a bunch of agents, they can do stuff, and any and everything that workspace, the agents on that workspace can do is exposed as an MCP server. So you can take that server and put that in your favorite MCP client. And right now we have a couple MCP clients, but I'm pretty sure more and more will come up. Like this is a very active area of research and development in the industry right now. The most native one is the cloud application from Anthropic that allows you to have multiple MCP servers. So expose the workspace as an MCP server, bring that to your favorite MCP client interface, and interact with that workspace and all of the agents in that workspace over the MCP protocol, which again makes it infinitely expansible. Because now you can connect it to any other tool on Earth that supports MCP, of course. Now, in one of our early developer previews, what we did is local browser control. There's an MCP server that works as Playwright that allows any agent on any platform to open up a web browser on your local computer and to manipulate it. Now, what we did is we built an OpenServ agent that can make use of this MCP server that runs locally on your computer that allows it computer use and just connect it to any other agent on the platform as part of a multi-agent setup. So what happens is the user creates a workspace, puts in the local browser agent, and provided that they have the local MCP server setup, which is not trivial right now, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be common knowledge in a couple of months. Now, every single project on OpenServ can make use of your local browser on your own computer and can manipulate that browser. This is especially useful because now you don't have to give your tokens, user information, session information, login information to any third party, not even OpenServ. Like run this tool locally on your computer and stay logged in to those web pages. And the workspace that you create on the platform will be able to use your local computer to do stuff for you. This was just a test that we did. It's not live yet on the platform, but it works. And maybe by the time of weaving again, these agents might be operational on the platform. So there is so many more possibilities, practically like a big infinity number of possibilities that one can realize with the OpenServ platform.